What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST, and live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at the Jaime Dee Show, a real live morning radio show. For those who are live in their cars right now here in Las Vegas, Nevada, thank you so much for not turning that radio dial. And for those who are live on the YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and Instagram live stream, what's up? I see we got Naturally in the house, Chicago Hurricane. What's up, friend? I see we got Tiger Don. I see we have my good friend Sherry Lindsay on air, Georgia. Yes, we have everybody coming in to the live morning radio show live stream. I see we have Kara from Phoenix, Arizona on the YouTube. What's up? What's up? What's up? Tiger Don. What up, y'all? Hey, also shout out to my friend Hurricane. If y'all don't know who Hurricane is, y'all missing out. He is definitely a manager to the stars. What up, Deshaun? Welcome in. Hey, for those who are just now tuning in, I want to say thank you all so much for all of the wonderful support you guys have been giving me as I have been embarking on my journey as a live morning radio personality. Y'all are lit. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I'm on every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST. Every Monday. You guys can check me live on the YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, or Facebook, and let it be known that this is a real live interactive morning radio show. I see your comments. I acknowledge your comments. I talk to you guys. We have conversations. We make this fun, all right? Listen, y'all have never been on a real live morning radio show like this one. Shout out to all those who are supporting me. Thank you all so much. All right, now for the show rundown today, I'm going to go over some daily news. Then we're going to get into the DJ Envy scam rumors. So stick around for that. I know a lot of y'all are tuned in right now because y'all like mess. And we're going to get into it. Y'all know I know these people personally, so we're going to get into these conversations. And then we're going to have a conversation on, do we make the wrong people famous? So again, daily news. Should we be responsible for what we promote? Again, the DJ Envy scam rumors. And do we make the wrong people famous? All right, let's get into some daily news. So a Chicago councilman wants to fine parents up to $5,000 for their, quote, out-of-control kids after several teens were behind that crazy street takeover that happened in Chicago. According to the New York Post, Alderman Ray Lopez introduced the proposed ordinance during a council meeting on last Monday. He said the goal, quote, isn't just to fine parents, it's to change behavior, and to help parents so they raise better children, end quote. Quote, we have children who are out of control, causing 90% of the problems, particularly as it relates to street takeovers, drag racing, and all of the other illegal activities, end quote. Chicago Hurricane says do it. The proposed bill came just days after a video went viral showing a group of teenagers attacking a Tesla driver during a street takeover. Now, y'all know I was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. Yes, me, Jaime Dee. I was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. So when I saw that video, I was disgusted. Quote, hundreds of kids took over an intersection and began jumping on passerby, trying to escape the madness, end quote. Alderman said to Sun Times about the incident, quote, these teens have jumped on buses, they've jumped on cars, not just downtown, but in neighborhoods, end quote. He added, quote, and we have no real recourse, end quote. With that proposal, any legal guardian who, quote, willingly and knowingly, end quote, allows their child to, quote, engage in a host of offenses, wreaking havoc on the quality of life in Chicago neighborhoods, would be subject to fines ranging from $1,000 to $5,000. It would also require parents and their teens to attend licensed family counseling. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all believe what Alderman Ray Lopez is proposing should be put into law? Rhonda Kennedy for Senate says, without the parents having a remedy to control them, a fine won't work. What do you guys think? Chicago Hurricane says they should do it. And again, I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I'm from the hood of Chicago, Illinois. And I've also went to high school in the suburbs. So I've seen both lifestyles. And I know for a fact, some things they post on social media is just extra and they're just trying to paint a picture of what the whole city is like. And it's not always true. But I can tell y'all these takeovers and These riots are real. These kids are out of control. People are doing things they should not be doing, and their parents are not stepping in to control their kids. I know that to be true. One thing I always say is that it takes a community to raise a child, but it also takes a community to build and maintain a village. So we need to get into it. We need to get into that. Seriously, we need to get into the fact that people are able to be reckless with no real recourse. We have to have true conversations and true solutions to these problems. Rhonda Kennedy for Senate says, there was a day when the parents could discipline their kids, but now kids are calling the police for getting a whooping. Yes, she said they're calling the police for just getting a whooping. Rhonda, you are not wrong. All right, let's get into this news. A former cop is out of a job after she was busted for allegedly dealing large quantities of narcotics, including fentanyl and heroin, while on duty. Child. According to the New York Post, Grace Rose Baez, 37, was arrested along with her man Cesar Martinez, 42. Both were charged with conspiracy to distribute narcotics and distribution of narcotics. Both allegedly tried to sell the narcotics to a federal informant. Dummies. Grace gave the informant a little sample of what she said was, quote, top quality fentanyl in a Mentos candy container. She told the informant she could sell them a kilo of heroin for $25,000 and 800 grams of fentanyl. Now, the Fed said she was working desk duty that week and used that time to arrange the meetings and negotiate prices to sell kilogram quantities of narcotics. Grace ended up meeting the informant in Yonkers and gave him the packages containing suspected narcotics, including a kilogram and 400 grams of heroin and 640 grams of fentanyl labeled 640 Manzana. She ended up getting arrested that same day. Mark is over here shaking his head. After arresting Grace, police went to her home. She shared with Caesar and found a package of suspected narcotics being thrown out of the apartment. Both are looking at years in the slammer if convicted. Wow. Now that was written by my good friends over at the Neighborhood Talk. Now, I want to get into this as well. Actually, you know what? Let's take a quick break. We're going to take a quick break because it's almost that time. And I know there's a lot of people who are coming into the live right now who want to get into this DJ Envy scam. Shout out to Zakia on the YouTube right now. Shout out to Kara on the YouTube. Shout out to Rhonda Kennedy for Senate. I see people coming into the Instagram right now. Just Kayla, Ford, Momo, Hudson Crystal, Hollywood Rails, Yali, Lane Danielle, Chicago Hurricane, Ryan Keith, The Way Up CEO. What's up, everybody? Yes, this is a real live morning show with me, Jaime Dee. Every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST. And live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at The Jaime Dee Show. We are going to go over the daily news. We have a little bit more coming back after this break. And we are going to get into the DJ Envy scam rumors. So don't go nowhere. We are going to get into those rumors. So stick around. I know y'all messy. Y'all want to figure it out. Hey, y'all. It's the Jaime Dee Show. I'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Everyone, it's Shy from Nursey Cosmetics and Aesthetics Wellness Spa. We're located right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Address 8360 West Sahara Avenue, Suite 220. We're located in the Summerlin area. Be sure to check us out. We are running specials on all services. That's right, 10% off all services the month of October, whatever you choose, regardless if it's a facial injectable treatment, body injectable treatment, wellness service such as IV hydration, weight loss therapy, or even skincare and getting a facial. You get 10% off all services this month. Be sure to mention the Jaime Dee Show and get an additional 15% off your next facial service. Make sure to give us a call at 725-205-1147. We hope to hear from everyone soon, and don't forget our special deals in 10/31/23.
ZinWorld Premium CBD offers full and broad-spectrum CBD oil, extracts, and capsules which are designed to help you feel your best. Their products are sourced from the best organic hemp and natural ingredients on the market and are tested for quality, purity, and potency. They have a full range of items from health and wellness to beauty to pets. Call 725-205-9223. Visit online at zinworld.com or stop by their location at 9895 South Maryland Parkway and Silverado Range Parkway. Mention KSHP for 10% off in-store or use code KSHP online for 15% off.
Is your dog suffering from a sensitive stomach? Hi, it's Kelly the Cookie Lady from Mooch's Munchies. Our dogs had super sensitive tummies and I needed to find a low-fat treat that wouldn't give them gas or other issues. Most of the treats on the market were loaded with fillers, chemicals, and chicken fat. Many of them weren't even food. Well, I knew I could do better, so I developed Mooch's Munchies, and I'm happy to be able to share them with you. Stop by our store or our website, moochesmunchies.com, and find out why we say that Mooch's Munchies are totally pawsome.
Hungry for the best barbecue in Las Vegas? Come out to the infamous barbecue and meat market, John Mole's Meats and Roadkill Grill in Las Vegas. John Mole's was featured on the Food Network's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Now take home delicious meat selections for your grill, and while you're there, grab a bite of the best barbecue in Las Vegas. With 2 locations now at Tom and Gowan or on North Decatur, you're sure to find the perfect meats for your next barbecue or party. Find us online at johnmolemeats.com.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST, and live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook, and right now, Instagram, at the Jaime Dee Show. Yes, welcome in a real live morning radio show. Yes. Hey, Justin Chuck, I see you live on the Instagram feed right now. If you guys are able to hear, let me know. I want to make sure you guys are able to hear everything on the Instagram live stream. Yes, welcome in. You guys are more than welcome to call in at 702-221-7283 on any of the topics we're having a conversation on. If you're just now joining in, I'm still going over some daily news, and yes, we're gonna get into the DJ Envy scam rumors. Yes, we're gonna get into the DJ Envy scam rumors. So make sure you guys stick around. I know a lot of you guys are on the live stream right now because you want to hear about what's going on. I got you. So let's get into some more daily news. Okay. A Turkish airline, Cordon, believes that they have the solution for long flights with crying babies. The airline is introducing child-free zones on their aircrafts. These zones are strictly for adults and cost about $47 extra for economy in the section and $102 extra for seats with extra legroom. The child-free zone options will be offered on a 10-hour flight from Amsterdam to Curaçao for now. Passengers in this section must be at least 16 years old. The adult-only zone will be separated from the family zone by curtains and walls on the aircraft. Wow. The policy will go into effect on November 3rd for this specific route. I want to know, would y'all pay extra to be in a child-free zone? I will say this. I personally haven't been on that many flights where there are that many kids on the flight. But the flights that I have been on where there's crying babies, oh, it's so irritating. It's so irritating. Alyssa Jones says, I'm not mad at it. Kara says she would not pay extra for the child-free zones. And personally, I fall asleep. When I get on airplanes, I go straight to sleep. Oftentimes, I'm asleep before the plane even takes off. I don't know what y'all be doing. All this extra talking on the planes. Listen, I will get a complete attitude if you try to talk to me on an airplane, especially if this is in the morning. I remember I got on this 5 a.m. flight and somebody tried to say hi to me, and I said, don't say hi to me. Please don't. I'm not rude. Okay, I said hi back. But like, it was one of those highs. I was like, hey. If you're not looking at the live video stream, it's one of those hays where you acknowledge and you turn right back around. Because you can be respectful and still have boundaries. And my boundaries are, do not talk to me. I'm about to go to sleep. I do not want to know about your day. I do not want to know where you're going. I do not want to know what you're about to do at the same destination that we're in. I don't want to know if this is a connecting flight for you. I don't want to talk about the business. Leave me alone. I am trying to go to sleep. I'm trying to get to and from This airplane is a vehicle to get me to where I need to go, and I'm trying to get off of this airplane. And you trying to talk to me to keep me up to be a part of this flight? I'm not here. I'm on this flight in spirit. All right. Yes, listen. Alyssa says, emergency says, those walls are not thick enough to be paying extra for child-free zones. All right, let's get into this. As written by the Neighborhood Talk, a grocery driver refuses to give a couple of their items for not tipping on a $400 order. The couple argues tipping is optional as they have already paid. The grocery driver says she will then, since he's not being tipped, take everything back to the store. Take a listen to this audio and let me know who is in the right and who is in the wrong.
You can see how much work it was and why I should be getting a tip because of how much work this was.
No, you don't deserve a tip. You certainly don't.
Why do I not?
You're crushing the ramen noodles for
I'm
one.
not crushing anything.
Yes,
the ramen noodles are perfectly fine.
No,
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, they're not.
They're perfectly
I just saw
fine.
you crush them for
They're
one.
not crushed. And why does it matter anyways? I'm
You're
taking
not
it back to
good
the
at
store.
your
They're
job,
not for
so
you
why would you
anymore.
get a tip?
They're not for you anymore. I just told you why I should get a tip.
They-
I had to pack all of this in my car and
I
bring it
paid
to you
for
guys
them.
and unpack it. You did not pay me. You paid the
I paid
delivery
for this
app.
food, okay?
You paid the delivery app. You
cannot
did not
touch
pay
the
me.
food to give
Do you
me
not
my
understand
stuff.
that? No,
Give me
I'm
my
taking
stuff.
all of this back.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No,
you guys can get your
you're
refund, and
not.
another delivery driver can deal with you guys. I'm not going to deal with
No,
it
you're
anymore.
stealing.
No, I'm not
You
stealing
are
it. I'm
stealing
taking
for
it back.
paying
How do we
to the
know
store.
you're going to take
I'm
it back
taking
to the
back
store?
the
How do we know you're going to take it back to the store?
You'll get a receipt. Trust me.
No,
You'll get your
I
receipt.
won't,
Yeah,
okay?
you will.
So,
I'm gonna
I
go
just
take
wanna
it back
get
to the
You-
store.
I just don't.
I don't
You can
need
get
it. I
fired
don't
over
need all
that.
this
You're
stuff.
gonna get
So I don't. This
You're
stuff.
gonna get
So I don't
fired.
have a reason to have it.
This
so I'm
is
gonna take it
over
back to the store.
$400
I don't
that
care
you're
how much
stealing.
it was.
You're stealing.
I'm not
over
stealing it. I'm taking it back to the
$400.
store.
No,
What
you
don't you
are.
understand?
You are. You're gonna go
Clearly,
to jail.
you're not understanding because I'm telling you right now, it's going back to the store. You guys can get your money back and you can hire another driver.
You can't just take things.
Go ahead
that
and
don't
drive
belong
another
to you.
driver.
No, you can't take.
Go
things.
ahead and get another driver to.
You can't
bring all
take
this
things
back
that don't
you
belong
guys.
to you. You clearly don't understand how this. To confirm the order, it's my property.
That doesn't
Or do
matter.
you not
guys
understand
can
what
just
property
get your
is?
refund back so that I don't have to deal with you guys anymore.
No, you're gonna lose your job.
No, and at this point, I'd rather lose my job than have to deal with you guys. At this point,
So
I'll
you're
just
gonna
give
load
this-
all of it up.
I'm gonna load it all back
You
up
are
and
so
get you guys
illogical.
can get you guys' return.
I feel like this is just a waste of time. You're just wasting your time.
I'd
That's
rather
probably
waste
why.
my time than deal with you guys at this point. I'd rather you guys deal with another delivery person, and then you can see that they're gonna have an issue as well because
We're not gonna
you're not
tip.
tipping. Then you're gonna have
I
an
mean,
issue with them
tipping
as
is
well.
optional for
and
a
this
reason.
is gonna
If-
become a cycle.
So my thing is this. Personally, the delivery, whether this is a skit or not, the delivery driver was doing absolutely way too much. Way too much. Because I have been on these apps before where you're able to pick up quick jobs and you're able to deliver things or pick people up in Ubers, all these different things. And they let you know before you even accept a job if that person tipped. They let you know. So I want to know, in what world did this woman believe that she was going to pick up this $400 job, check to see if she's going to get a tip, realize she wasn't tipped, and then was under the belief that she was going to get tipped when she got to that person's house? And listen, if I don't see a tip already included right there, then I'm not going to expect anything from that person's house because you never know. And we live in a world now where people believe, oh, okay, well, you didn't really make the food. All you did was pack it up and all you did was drive here. And they also believe that these apps and these job apps pay you enough, which they don't. We all know Uber doesn't pay enough, DoorDash doesn't pay enough, and all those other different delivery services and those ride-sharing apps do not pay enough. But a lot of consumers do believe they pay enough, so they don't tip. So if I was in her shoes and I realized there was no tip already added, and I realized it's going to be a big order and it was going to be too much, I would have declined the order. But she decided to take that order anyway to be hopeful, and then got her little feelings hurt when she got to those people's house and was getting ready to deliver that food. Now she want to take the food back. That's unnecessary. At this point, give people their food, keep it moving, take the L, and let's go. Especially in this world now where everybody pulls out cameras. People like to start stuff on purpose. People love a good scene. Remember I told you guys this? Everything is content, but everything does not need to be content. And in this world today, people believe everything needs to be content. So people will go out of their way to make an example out of you and what you're doing. It's never that serious. Give them people their groceries, keep it moving, and find a way to either complain on the app or find a different job where you're going to be able to make more money, because fighting people over a tip is not worth it. And I get it. I've done those apps before, and I wanted to get tipped, and it pissed me off when I didn't get tipped. I got it, but it was a part of the game. So it is what it is. I mean, if you guys agree, let me know. Let me know. Squeeze Me says she arguing when she could be getting more pickups. See? Lorenzo says, what's up, broski? We love you. I love you right back. And I'm glad that your beard is finally growing back. But yes, if y'all have been on these apps, you know you can literally choose a job before it. Like you literally have the option to choose a job. You don't have to take every job. So I don't know. All right, let's get into this. As rated by Hollywood Unlocked in a rare interview on CBS Mornings, iconic rapper Jay-Z sits with Gayle King and opens up like never before on his life and career. While chatting, the two also discussed the viral question that has sparked big debates online. Quote, would you take $500,000 or have lunch with Jay-Z? End quote. In a very honest answer, the business mogul said, quote, you gotta take the money. The 53-year-old went on to say, what I'ma say to you. Gayle King chimed in and noted that many people would assume that having lunch with him would be more beneficial and help them make more than $500,000 on their own. However, Jay-Z went on to explain that if it was him, he would take the money too. Take a listen to what he had to say on this interview.
Something interesting online, Jay. I'd love to hear what you think about this. If you had a choice between getting paid $500,000 in cash or lunch with Jay-Z, which would you choose?
You gotta take the money. What I'm gonna say? Yeah, I mean everything that I'm gonna say.
No, only because people say, of course you take lunch with Jay-Z because the wisdom that you would get from him would be so beneficial to you. There would only be a matter. You would take the money.
Yeah, because you got all that in the music for $10.99. That's a bad deal. I wouldn't tell you to cut a bad deal. Like
I don't
take
know.
the $500,000, go buy some albums and listen to the albums. It's all there. If you piece it together and really listen to the music for the words for what it is, it's all there. Everything that I said was gonna happen happened. Everything that I said I wanted to do, I've done. And there's the blueprint. The blueprint literally to me and my life and my journey is there already.
Listen, let me tell y'all this. As somebody who has worked with the biggest of the biggest talent, like Oprah. Oprah told me I was the cutest guy she's ever met. Literally. Oprah said out of her mouth that I was the cutest guy she's ever met. And where am I? Still broke? Listen, I'm going to tell y'all this. If somebody offered me $500,000 or a dinner with a specific celebrity, I'm taking that money. As an individual who works with top celebrities all the time, what I realize is this. There's not much that specific celebrities and artists can do for you. Because it's not them you need to get to know. It's the casting directors, it's the producers, it's the managers. Those are the people you need to get to know, not the actual artists themselves. Now, granted, a lot of them, they do have access, they do have connections, and they can help you, but not all of them. A lot of them are looking for the same connections you're looking for. A lot of them are being connected by the people behind the scenes and don't even know how those connections are happening. So let me tell you this. I would take that money. On top of that, I've been in conversations with big celebrities where it did nothing for me. It did absolutely nothing for me. I've sold myself to them. They didn't pick it up. I'm taking the money. You could do way more and make way more connections with that money than you can with just having a simple meeting. Now, there's certain people like Jay-Z, like a Beyonce, like a President Barack Obama, like an Oprah, where if you say the right things, they're in the right moods, and they truly believe in you, yes, they can help you make more than $500,000 for sure. Those other ones kind of like, So it just depends on the correct artist and the correct celebrity. That's just my opinion. All right, guys, this is the Jaime Dee Show live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to have a conversation when we come back about being responsible for what you promote. Yes, we're getting into the DJ Envy scam rumors. I know y'all been waiting for that. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Hello, everyone. It's Shy from Nursey Cosmetics and Aesthetics Wellness Spa. We're located right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Address 8360 West Sahara Avenue, Suite 220. We're located in the Summerlin area. Be sure to check us out. We are running specials on all services. That's right, 10% off all services the month of October, whatever you choose, regardless if it's a facial injectable treatment, body injectable treatment, wellness service such as IV hydration, weight loss therapy, or even skincare and getting a facial. You get 10% off all services this month. Be sure to mention the Jaime Dee Show and get an additional 15% off your next facial service. Make sure to give us a call at 725-205-1147. We hope to hear from everyone soon, and don't forget our special deals in 10/31/23.
At AR Heating and Air Conditioning, our main goal is to provide high-quality service without breaking the bank. From maintaining your HVAC units to fixing them when they are down, they are there for you. AR Heating and Air Conditioning offer reasonable prices, reliability, and professional service at a great value. For more information, go to fixmyac.net or call 702-646-4000. Beat the heat and call AR Heating and Air Conditioning today.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST, and live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at the Jaime Dee Show. Shout out to Dana Perez. Yes, a real live morning radio show. Now, I know you guys are coming into the live right now because y'all are ready to talk about this DJ Envy scam rumor. Yes, I know y'all are ready to get into it. I want to let y'all know this is a real live morning radio show. Like Dana Perez just said, she said, "Hey, I am always down to acknowledge your comments. I'm always down to have conversations with you guys. And I'm always about being a real live interactive morning radio show. So always, always, always feel welcome to call in at 702-221-7283. That's 702-221-7283. You guys are more than welcome to call in. Don't be afraid to be on a real live morning radio show. I know a lot of y'all be like, oh, I don't want to get my voice on the air and I don't want to be dragged. People don't know y'all. I'm going to tell y'all this right now. These people don't know y'all from Adam. Y'all don't got to call in and say y'all real name. All right, let's get into this DJ Envy scam rumor. I know y'all are blowing up right now. Dana says, I ain't scared. And I know a lot of y'all getting into the live right now because y'all want to talk about it. I already went over some daily news for those who are just now tuning in. Yes, this is a real live morning radio show. I want to start off by saying Rhonda Kennedy for Senate says celebrities are broke. Again, Rhonda Kennedy for Senate says celebrities are broke. And she would know, just like me, Rhonda is in this game. She know a lot of people. All right, let's get into this. Woo! So, as a live morning radio personality, I feel like it was my duty to go over this story. Now, y'all know I'm not messy. I'm never trying to be mean to anybody or harm anybody or judge anybody. I'm always about shedding a positive light on people. But also, I am a realist. And I know if I messed up, y'all gonna drag me. I already know if I messed up, y'all gonna drag me. Y'all gonna make an example out of me, and y'all gonna do what y'all need to do and what y'all want to do. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to shed a light on the real story. I'm not about to just be talking about people out here just for clickbait, just to be going viral. I'm talking about the real story. Shout out to Andrea. I see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So as a live morning radio personality myself with a real live morning radio show, I felt like it was my duty to go over this. Now, I'm not new in radio, TV, or the social media industry, but I am new in my current role. I am. And I hold myself accountable so you guys don't have to. For those who know, and for those who don't know, I have 4 TV shows, the main character on TV One, Oxygen in the ID channel. I have over 5 billboards around the world, 1 in Sweden, 1 in DC, 1 in Canada, 1 in Austin, and 1 in Dallas, Texas. I have several national and international commercials. I work for top radio shows at both Cumulus Media and iHeartRadio. I have my bachelor's in communication arts and a master's in broadcast journalism. I've been around the block. I have been around the block, okay? I have. Dana Perez says I can't cancel black people, but let's go. Now, look, I've been around the block. I've worked with huge name talent like Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey told me that I was the cutest guy she has ever met in the world. Oprah, if you are listening to my live morning radio show right now, I am tired of working. If I can live in your basement, whatever you need from me, Oprah, you can have. Oprah, if I'm really the cutest man you've ever met in this world, take me. Adopt me. Do something, Oprah. I am tired, okay? But no, I say this all to say I'm not green, okay? I am just now making my name known, though. That's a difference. I'm not green in this industry. I've been in this industry. I've worked with big name talent. I've met DJ Envy several times. I'm just making my name known in the industry. There's a huge difference. Now, I say that all to say I will not act like I know everything, because I don't. I know what I know, and I don't know what I don't know. I'm still learning, asking questions, learning from others, seeking help when needed, messing up, and learning from my mistakes. Well, DJ Envy, who is a renowned DJ, record producer, and one of the 2 current radio personalities on The Breakfast Club, is under fire for promoting a business that ended up being a scam. Not only did this business end up being a scam, the scam was able to steal millions of dollars from people. Millions. Now, before I get into my own personal thoughts, take a listen to this report NBC for New York had on the story, and let's discuss if people with statuses should be responsible for everything they promote. Take a listen.
Involving a real estate deal and one of the most recognizable voices in radio. Investors in a real estate venture say they were swindled out of millions of dollars. And they argue syndicated radio rapper Rashawn Casey, better known as DJ Envy from the show The Breakfast Club, promoted these deals. Investigative reporter Sarah Wallace talked to the alleged victims and has the response to those mounting accusations you're about to hear for the first time.
We've helped so many people, not just regular people, but celebrities, athletes, executives.
That's DJ Envy on his syndicated iHeart radio show, The Breakfast Club. He's often promoted the real estate venture of his pal, Cesar Pina.
You might know him on Instagram as Flippin' NJ.
But it's more than just a passing endorsement.
You could partner with us on some deals, make some money with us.
Envy and Cesar have teamed up for seminars, including one at the Jacob Javits Convention Center, pitching opportunities to flip properties, often in distressed areas of New Jersey.
We invested $200,000 and looks like we're never going to get it back.
Jose Santiago and his wife Jessica Ortiz say they believed investing in this neighborhood of Patterson would be their ticket to the American dream.
That's the reason why I got into real estate, so we can actually start flipping properties, buying properties, so we can have something for our kids in the future.
The couple says they connected with entrepreneur Cesar after seeing him on social media with DJ Envy.
He's advertising this all over the radio and on television. I've seen shows of him all over the place, so I thought this was legit.
The pitch to invest in rundown properties that would be renovated and flipped for more money. The promise to return up to 30%. In some cases, Cesar didn't even own the properties. This couple took out $200,000 in equity from their Florida home, promised that 30% return within 4 months. Then they say nothing.
I'm paying the interest right now every month, and I have nothing.
Well, at this point, we just want our money back.
Nigel Chamblin says he was conned by Caesar into investing $235,000 in that same Patterson property, along with two others, $300,000 each for homes in Hawthorne and in Maplewood.
$835,000 in total on all three houses. There were other people investing in the exact same properties. It was a scam. It was a lie.
Augie Rios owns a custom auto wrap shop in Lodi, who says he worked on Envy's cars for years and believed his pitch. He did get back a return on an initial investment with Caesar, but maintains a second investment on this Patterson property went south.
If it wasn't for DJ Envy, I would have never invested into Caesar. I lost a total of $64,000.
After receiving two bounced checks, Rio says he got a visit from Caesar carrying this box of jewelry.
He said, take this jewelry until I can pay you back.
How much did he say this was worth?
15, 20 grand.
Then there's record producer Anthony Martini, who invested in what he thought was a promising apartment project in Patterson.
I lost $1 million.
And you went in because of DJ Envy.
Yeah, I did. I mean, you know, I'd known Envy for years.
Martini's attorney has filed a lawsuit.
It's some sort of Ponzi-like scheme where he's taking money from one investor to pay off other investors. You're looking at over $40 million invested with the Pinas in their companies.
Breaking news here on Tony the Closer's Live.
The complaint floodgates opened up when alleged victims started appearing on the social media platform of influencer Tony the Closer, a self-proclaimed real estate scam watchdog.
I decided to make it where everybody would know the disgusting behavior that they're practicing.
Dozens of lawsuits have now been filed against Caesar and his wife. Several also name Envy, who has sued Tony the Closer for defamation after also going on with him live.
And there's nobody in here that could ever say Envy, they gave Envy $1.
Envy, whose real name is Rashawn Casey, declined to talk to the I-Team, referring us to a powerful Manhattan real estate attorney. He says the radio personality lost $500,000 to the Pinas in an investment deal to transform this vacant school building in Patterson into rental units.
He is a victim, just like the other alleged victims are in connection with the scam.
Why, if he's a victim, hasn't he filed a lawsuit against the Pinas?
He has a legal right to file whenever he deems fit. He is now contending with cases that are being filed every day improperly against him.
Why not come out on his radio show and warn other alleged victims if he feels that he was?
This is it's an ongoing, they're ongoing litigations. And there's no room for them on, any sort of radio show.
A lot of people say they bought in because of Envy's reputation. Does he not have some responsibility?
Absolutely not. The only reason why Envy is sued is to sensationalize the case.
The attorney is seeking dismissals of all the lawsuits. As for the Pinas, we caught up with Caesar's wife, Jennifer, in Bergen County. Do you have anything to say to the alleged victims?
I say, just hold tight and we're going to come through.
Where's the money?
That's a Caesar answer for you. I can't give you that answer. He wants to be here with you. He wants to do the sit down. He wants to have this interview. He wants to clear the air. He wants to explain his side, and he wants people to understand what's going on. But, he's been advised to not talk.
There may be some hope for investors. A judge has appointed a bankruptcy court trustee to oversee some of the Pinas properties. Any available assets could eventually be sold off to pay alleged victims. From Patterson, Sarah Wallace, News 4 New York.
All right, so let's get into this. Again, as a live morning radio personality, this one hit home because I'm going to tell y'all the truth. We get paid to promote businesses, products, and services. You heard me right. As a live morning radio personality, we get paid to promote businesses, products, and services. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh crap. This is going to change a lot for a lot of people. Now, it was in all the blogs that iHeartRadio was rated last week, and they had audio equipment in iHeartRadio. Well, according to TMZ is reporting they spoke with law enforcement and they said that they confirmed a raid at iHeart offices did not take place and no equipment was confiscated. DJ Envy's lawyer also spoke to the news outlet and said the media is trying to attach his client's name to this real estate fraud story, also adding that his client is a victim and not a perpetrator. This is all coming straight from TMZ. Now, we all know that while the blogs can be a very trusted source, a lot of them, even in news media outlets, jump on stories just to be the first ones to report them, just to be able to get all the likes and comments and shares first, just to get all the exposure first. And a lot of times people aren't going out of their way to verify these sources. They do not go out of their way to verify. Now, Rhonda Kennedy for Senate says the attorney is trying to go after the person with a name. Rhonda Kennedy for Senate also says greedy people are the people who get got. Everyone knows no guarantee and an investment. Dana Perez says, I said I'm not canceling black folks today. Somebody else said, let's ask Jada. Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all get on my nerves. Okay, so this is my thought. I wholeheartedly believe that people with influence need to do research into whatever it is they're promoting. I know when you are getting paid to promote a brand, a person may just see the dollar sign and do whatever it is they're paid to do, but it looks like we can't just do that anymore. Look at what's happening. Consumers are starting to tie people to what they promote. Even if it isn't their business, product, or service, they will still try to say it is yours. So we definitely have a duty as those with influence to make sure we know what it is we are promoting. However, I need consumers to also understand that people with influence are people just like the consumers, and we also get scammed into thinking a business, product, or service is legit. Period. Sometimes you do a lot of research. Sometimes you really believe in what you are promoting and find things are being done behind the scenes that you had absolutely no clue about. Now, this isn't to say that, like, you know, everybody deserves an excuse, but people do deserve grace. I'm going to stay up and say that. People do deserve grace. Seriously. I mean, people got to remember, a promoter is a promoter, not a partner. Now, this situation with DJ Envy and Cesar Pina is a little bit different, but I say that to say you can't always believe what you see on social media. You can't always believe what you hear on the radio. You can't always believe what you see on TV. There have been even big media outlets that have promoted products and services that did not turn out the way they were supposed to. Do y'all remember the Rush card? Do y'all remember the Rush card? Remember BET was promoting the heck out of the Rush card. The heck out of the Rush card. The Way Up CEO says the question is whether or not he knew it was a scam or sketchy before he shared it, or even maybe after he began promoting it, but then continued to share it even after he knew. Dana Perez says you promote it and you don't know the backstory. This happens every day. I told you. But again, DJ Envy was a partner. All right. Now, I'm not sure what is going to happen to DJ Envy. There's a lot of rumors that, you know, he's going to be replaced. He's going to be fired. He's going to step down. Yes, I am a live morning radio personality who is live right now, who is interacting with you guys, who has a computer right here. And it is true. The Breakfast Club did post a job posting 11 days ago. It says the Breakfast Club morning co-host. But remember, Angela Yee also left the Breakfast Club. And Angela Yee is also being replaced. Again, I don't know what's going on. I can't confirm or deny. Yes, I've met Angela Yee. Yes, I've met DJ Envy. Am I close to them? I am not close to them. Have I worked at iHeart Radio before, at iHeart Media? And do I have connections? Yes. But what I got to say is I'm not in a rush to say or do anything, okay? I want this to play out how it's supposed to play out. Because, again, we are in a space now where people just rush to get the story told. Now, again, I don't know what's going to happen to him. I'm not sure what he truly was doing behind the scenes. And I do not know what he did and what he knew. But what I do know is that people really do want to see you fall, and they really do want to see you fail. The amount of people on social media who were overly excited to see DJ Envy lose his job or to see his role on The Breakfast Club replaced was insane. It goes to show you people love you when they love you, but will turn around and hate you when it no longer serves them. People really don't have your best interest at heart, and that's crazy. If DJ Envy is innocent, I am hoping that he gets justice and is able to clear his name. If he is not, I predict the situation is going to change a lot of things for those with influence who promote. Now, I'm sitting right across from my general station manager, Mark Hayes. He's going to get on. He's going to have a little conversation about what's going on, his thoughts. Because again, I am a live morning radio personality. I get paid to do things. Sometimes I bring people into Mark to meet Mark. And sometimes, well, 99% of the time, they've been great. There have been a few here and there that I was like, oh, Mark, that wasn't what I thought it was. And I just didn't promote it. Or I stopped. But, I mean, let's bring in Mark. Again, Mark is the general station manager here at KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM. Let's have this conversation. Mark, what's your thoughts?
Let me try to gather my thoughts first. And I've been following this story, and I think it's these two guys were friends. This guy Pena used DJ Envy, and DJ Envy used Pena for money. This is a real estate investor Ponzi.
Yeah.
When you watch the videos, all the properties that they supposedly were trying to sell and refurbish kept continuing to get rolled over.
Yep.
That was the first thing people should have known, that these properties were already supposedly sold. And how you find out, I did real estate for 5 years in Texas. How you find out, there's a way to find out when the last house was sold or when it was purchased.
Yep.
So
Yep.
as even a person that not that good as far as real estate, some people just invest their money because it sounds like a good idea.
Facts.
And so DJ Envy, it's going to come out that he was involved, whether he knew in the beginning or not. He was collecting money from these investors by Pena. So he was paying DJ Envy a substantial amount of money. I can guarantee that. And so now, if these guys would have never got caught a red flag, they could have actually did this the right way and not started to get greedy. They could have actually, he knew enough people that had, you see how much money people were investing. They could have really went out and had a portfolio of real estate deals and been really helping people make money. But they chose to do it the easy way. Give us money. We gonna pay this investor or that investor and lace our whole pocket. So they were living off the money of potential investors that they scam.
So, Mark, real quick, because I want to mention what Emergency's saying on YouTube, and there's also a burning question for you. So, Emergency says reviews and receipts are important. It's unfortunate, however, people need to do their own research and due diligence. It's easy to blame someone else because you didn't take the time to do the research and get the proper information. It's so important that we educate ourselves and not just go off the word of someone else. And I completely agree. If I promote and say this is the best product ever, whether I believe it or not, that's my word. You have to go out and believe for yourself and see for yourself, is this the best product? Now, Mark, there's a burning question. Ooh. Because now I got to look you straight in your eye because I'm a little nervous for your answer. Somebody wants to know, if I fell into this and this was me, what would you do? And you got to be completely honest. Even if it's going to hurt my feelings, Mark, you got to be completely honest.
You
this
mean
is me.
If it was you?
And I actually did not know what was going on.
What was going on? And you brought something.
I already know if I knew what was going on, you'd fire me.
Yeah,
I know that for a fact.
And you
would
brought
fire me.
and this was you as
But this is
DJ
me.
Envy.
This is me as DJ Envy. I truly didn't know. I proved to you I didn't know, and I'm like distraught.
Right. I would suspend you until we investigated what exactly happened, because again, I've been in this, not real estate in this big a situation, but I've been in a situation, again, as someone that oversees a company. I would step back and say, because this right here is bringing bad, whether he was involved or not, it's brought bad
press
to iHeart, to him, to his, because they have actual video of him promoting this product and the guy on the show, right? So obviously for me as the lead in what we're doing, I would say, hey, look, I'm not firing you, but let's just take a 2 week, a month, let's figure out all the situation, let's get all the information, and then we'll make a decision on your future here at the KSHP radio. And that,
Okay.
for me, that would just it would show that we did take initiative of some type of action, because a lot of people want to see action.
Yeah.
And I think right now, iHeart, if I was at iHeart, my action would be, all right, DJ Envy, let's put this on a back burner. You're going to be off the show for a month and a half.
Right.
Because everything is going to come out here quick, because this is going to be expedited. They're going to try to put somebody away.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's money involved. And one thing the government don't like is when you steal money from them. Because that's what DJ Envy and Pena did. They stole money from the government, right? Because they went out and fraudulently said that they needed X amount of dollars from people.
Okay.
Right? And so when you start stealing money from the government and you start stealing money from innocent people, the prosecution, they're going to go after you hard, and they're going to make this case. Either Pena's going to say, you know what? I did do it. I'm willing to take a plea deal. And if for that plea deal, we want you to testify against DJ Envy.
Mark, so Dana wants to know, white people do this all the time and they don't get suspended. Why would you suspend the black guy and not the white person?
It's not a white or black thing.
Okay.
It's not a white or black thing, because the couple of people that I have had and I've suspended have been white.
Okay.
So this is not a black or a white thing. This is a action. I'm taking action on something that you did, right?
Okay.
Now, if DJ Envy wasn't even affiliated with this guy, his name wouldn't even be brought up, right? If he was truly just a victim, right, like the other victims,
Right.
why didn't DJ Envy's number get pulled up and how much he invested? And
Okay.
so he was linked with this guy in a way to where, was he on a day-to-day basis a part of the scam?
Okay.
No, but he did profit off of it.
Okay.
And so now you are, that's just like me and you getting in it, like you just mentioned, me and you getting in the car, and I'm in the car, I pick you up and the car is stolen and we get
Right.
pulled over.
Right.
You think they're going to say, well, hey, passenger, you can go ahead and take off. We're going to take only the driver. No, they're going to take both of us because you're a co-conspirator. And until they prove otherwise, you and me did this crime. And that's what I think this situation is. They both are guilty, whether it's by association or whether it's by him actually knowing. So DJ Envy is guilty because of his association with somebody that defrauded a bunch of investors. And I think get to by association sometime is the hardest part to really unravel. But for me personally, I would have, if I was at iHeart, I would say, look, DJ Envy, we're not firing you.
Right.
We're just going to put you on ice for a month or until this case clears up and your name is cleared from the prosecution.
Okay.
And the district attorney, they clear you and they charge just Pena, then we can move forward.
Well, let me just say this. I just did my research live while you were talking, because y'all know I have my laptop right here. DJ Envy is apparently still on the show. He's still talking. He's still posting on social media. He was just at Howard Homecoming. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen. They still have guest hosts on right now. They just posted their entire full radio show today. So, I mean, hey.
And it can change over in an hour. We can go look back in an hour and be like, they didn't
There you go.
Because iHeart's investors are going to start getting involved and going, look, this is a bad look for us.
Yeah.
We don't want this kind of press right now, so let's put him on ice. And I say he'll be on ice, if not by the end of this week, next week, he'll be on ice. And just his show.
I thought personally, again, I looked up to the Breakfast. I look up to the Breakfast Club and what they've done and how they have helped the community and how they impacted the community and how they have moved from one status to the next. So, I'm wishing everybody involved the best of luck. If those people are innocent, they're innocent. If they're not, we're just have to see repercussions.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've met DJ Envy. I've met Angela Yee. I've yet to meet Charlamagne the God. And, it'd be great to be on the show.
Yeah. Hey, apply.
It'd be great to be on the show.
But I think they're gonna put him on ice just because the press side of it. This is not going to go away.
And make this known real quick so y'all don't clip my stuff. I was not saying it'd be great to be on the show and replace with DJ Envy. Angela Yee technically is not there anymore, and her spot's still open. I was talking about that spot.
Bigger and better,
Y'all be trying
brother.
to come for my friends.
Bigger and better. Just remember where it started, okay? That's all I ask.
Yes.
Just remember when you blow up like you are, just remember. But
listen,
I know we gotta.
No, it's the end of the show, y'all. I just gotta remind y'all, Nursing Cosmetics and Aesthetics Wellness Spa, located on 8360 West Sahara Avenue, 8360 West Sahara Avenue, Suite 220. Again, Nursing Cosmetics and Aesthetics Wellness Spa, spelled NURSIE, is a sponsor of the Jaime Dee Show. Yes, they are. And if you go to Nursing Cosmetics and Aesthetics Wellness Spa, you will receive a free facial when you say the Jaime Dee Show. Alicia Starr says that's what happens when you watch the company you keep. Everybody, if you want to promote your products, your businesses, or your services on the Jaime Dee Show, make sure they're legit. Please make sure they're legit. I don't want to lose my job. I do not want to lose my job. But I will take your money. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. info@jaimedee.com. info@jaimedee.com. Peace out. What's up, everybody? You were just tuned into the Jaime Dee Show, live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM. If you aren't in the Las Vegas area, you can catch my show live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at The Jaime Dee Show. That's TheJaimeDeeshow. If you want to advertise your business on my show, email us at info@jaimedee.com. Thank you all so much for your support. See you tomorrow.